was a pre-match coin flip. It was won by Team Young, and in essence, it's going to be like a hockey power play, and they need to exploit that advantage. They need to wear down Team Angle, wear down the opposition to the point that they're easy pickings once we get to 5-on-5.
So the next man that will enter this match is from Team Young. This is like a scene out of Game of Thrones here between Low-Ki and Drew Galloway. The pipe very significant because when Drew Galloway burst on the scene when he debuted, he busted Low-Ki right in the back of the head, right behind the ear, and blood was everywhere.
Yeah, stitches in the head of Low-Ki as he was hospitalized that night, and ever since that point, this has been one of the most heated rivalries in TNA and Impact Wrestling.
They would go on to have a pipe on a pole match. Last week, Drew Galloway was able to defeat MVP, but the BDC, thanks to an assist from Eric Young, took out the Rising. Oh!
The intensity of the chop to the chest of Low-Ki drove him high up into the guardrail, and Galloway right back on him again with another chop.
Drew Galloway knows that this match isn't official until we get all 10 members, all 5 members from each team in this matchup. Drew Galloway knows that out next is someone from Team Young. He's got to do damage to Low-Ki now.
That's exactly what his game plan, that's what his strategy is, and he is working it to perfection.
No countouts, no disqualifications.
Your next competitor, Kenny King.
The X Division champion, Kenny King. And how quickly the advantage turns towards Team Young.
But so far, so good for Drew Galloway in terms of taking Low-Ki out of this potential 2-on-1 situation. But Kenny King connects with a kick, and now this is the opportunity for Team Young to do what we said earlier, exploit this man advantage, and you'll see that Low-Ki is about to come back into the action.
I wasn't able to see what weapon Kenny King brought down to the ring. Drew Galloway quickly knocked it out of his hands. But now the 2 members of the BDC, the Beatdown Clan, going to work here on Drew Galloway. What a main event here tonight. Hardcore war. It's come to this between the Rising and the BDC and Kurt Angle and Eric Young.
But Galloway on the receiving end of shot after shot from both King and Low-Ki.
You can already see the bruises, the marks all over the bodies. Look at the back of Low-Ki. This is hardcore war.
Yeah, we're just a couple of minutes into the match.
For Drew Galloway, it must feel like an eternity.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Your next competitor, Micah.
The son of the legendary Haku, Micah, evening things up here for Team Angle. Two members from Team Angle, 2 members from Team Young.
You know, I look at this match and I look at the participants involved, and I see Micah, I see Chris Melendez, the Sarge in this match. To me, this looks like the perfect opportunity for them to prove to the world that they belong in these main event level matches.
High praise earlier tonight from Kurt Angle to the Sarge and to the Rising. Kurt Angle believes in Drew Galloway, believes in Micah, believes in Melendez. Kurt Angle going to war with the Rising by his side. After everything that transpired last week, after Kurt Angle was able to defeat Eric Young, Bully Ray, the special guest referee, after everyone we saw get involved in that match, it had to come to this tonight. It had to come to hardcore war.
Nicely done with the suplex, the takeover by Galloway on Low-Ki. Meanwhile, Kenny King having his way with Mike, and he's got the pipe right across his face, right across his neck.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Who's it gonna be?
Your next competitor, Eric Young.
Interesting that the captain positions himself in this number 3 slot.
Eric Young, the deranged lunatic, Eric Young. The man who started all of this, the catalyst behind everything.
And remember, still the #1 contender to the World Heavyweight Champion, Kurt Angle. And we know that Eric Young is in line for another title shot against Kurt Angle in an I Quit match. And he's just wearing out that trash can lid.
Eric Young is deranged. Eric Young said earlier, I'm not going anywhere, Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle and Eric Young will go one-on-one in an I Quit match in 2 weeks for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. But as Kurt said earlier, tonight's all about hardcore war! Wow! Talk about core strength from Galloway.
And that just shows you what an example of the physicality in this hardcore war main event.
The next entrant in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your next competitor, Kurt Angle.
TNA World Heavyweight Champion. He wants to be on the front lines. And Angle takes out Eric Young, takes out Low Ki. Oh!
This is Kurt at his absolute best. Contact, the grip, maintain, suplex after suplex. There goes Kenny King. Release that time.
Talk about a game changer. And Mike, it's funny to say this, but the match hasn't even officially started yet.
Not till we get to 5-on-5.
The match portion will start when all 10 members of this match are involved. Who will gain the advantage, Team Angle or Team Young, in hardcore war? Welcome back to Friday Night Impact. This is our main event, Hardcore War. During the commercial break, Mike, we saw a member from each team, Team Angle and Team Young, enter the fray.
It was MVP, one of the business partners of Eric Young, joining in. And as far as Team Angle is concerned, it's the Sarge, Chris Melendez, the U.S. Army Sergeant, served our country in Afghanistan, awarded a Purple Heart. We've told the story many times about him returning home as a single-leg amputee. What an amazing story he is, and what an amazing
The next
athlete.
entrant in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your next competitor, Bram.
So this is why the BDC were so happy earlier.
Could you make a better choice?
Nope, Eric Young has recruited Bram, one of the most dangerous men on the Impact roster. So we know that there's one man left for Team Angle. We know that that's Lashley. Lashley will enter this match, and then it will become official. The bell will ring, and then, and only then, can someone be pinned or submitted. Then we will get a winner.
And I have to say, props to Eric Young for recruiting Bram to his team, especially in light of how successful Bram has been in this type of battle, in these kind of hardcore matches.
Bram loves this environment. Bram thrives in this environment. And Bram swinging wildly at Kurt Angle. And the BDC, Mike, Team Young, have the advantage right now. They need to keep that advantage.
Yeah, totally in control while they have the numbers at 5-on-4. But as far as Team Angle is concerned, boy, they are just waiting for the Destroyer to join them. Make it 5-on-5. It's just seconds away.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Your next competitor, Lashley.
And here is the Destroyer, former world champion, going right after Bram.
And now it is a first pinfall or first submission to win this hardcore war.
Referee's in the ring. Who will win this match? Will it be Team Young or will it be Team Angle? Who will be the MVP of this match?
Definition of explosive. The spear from the Destroyer Lashley, directed to the ribs of Eric Young.
Remember the relationship between the BDC and Lashley. Once upon a time, these guys were running mates. Once upon a time, these guys were all friends.
Yeah, but that's history now, as he'll show you by what he's going to do to Kenny King.
What a slam by Lashley. Eric Young and Kurt Angle were battling right next to us here. at the announce table.
MVP. The kendo shot stick to the back of Lashley. Doubled him over with one of the midsection.
Lashley trying to play defense here. MVP trying to strike with that kendo stick. Uh-oh.
Wow.
Pure athleticism,
Ooh.
but MVP with a big boot. MVP into the cover.
Could be it right here.
And Team Young was that close. A second away from winning this match. MVP continuing to go after Lashley. MVP says Lashley owes his career to MVP.
An MVP, all about the prestige, all about the power, and all about the money in professional wrestling. But that time, yes, it was Lashley who answers with authority.
Yep, MVP said he just cares about the lifestyle. Got to keep your head on a swivel in this match as Bram now in attack mode on Lashley. Oh, man!
Vicious, violent shot with the kendo stick by Bram.
The brighter side of suffering from Bram to Lashley. Micah back in.
Look at him take over. Oh!
Micah back
Whoa,
up.
whoa, 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 keep your eyes on Kenny King.
Keep your eye on Drew Galloway. Oh, man!
Yeah, the rising's leader, Drew Galloway, standing tall. That time, a shot for Eric Young. Here goes Galloway.
Drew Galloway's not going
Whoa,
to do
whoa,
this,
whoa.
is he? Drew Galloway's every bit of 6'5". It just flew over the top rope like an X Division superstar.
Oh, we've got to take another look at that. Check this out. Galloway goes airborne.
Bodies all over the place. Low-key down. MVP down. Bram down. Micah's down. Kenny King's down. Like a car crash.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. World champion.
What the hell is Kurt Angle doing? Oh, man! Kurt Angle off the top
Another
rope.
look. We've got to see that again.
My God, when's the last time you saw Kurt Angle do that, if ever?
And now check out as we come back from the replay. Boils down to the Sarge, Chris Melendez,
Get him, Sarge.
and Eric Young.
Eric Young with a blatant rake to the eye of Chris Melendez. Oh!
Powerful clotheslines back to back.
Big boot there by the Sarge. Into the cover on Eric Young. Hooks the outside leg, and Young kicks out at 2.
Boy, just amazing what the Sarge, Chris Melendez, can do with that prosthetic leg, isn't it?
Truly an inspiration, truly an American war hero is Chris Melendez. Living his dream here as a superstar in Impact Wrestling.
Whoa, whoa,
That
whoa,
dream
whoa,
may
whoa,
become
whoa.
a nightmare momentarily.
Oh, God.
Pile driver by Eric Young.
He spiked him. He dropped
Team
the Sarge
Young
on his
is
head.
going to win here tonight thanks to the pile driver.
Your winners, Team Young!
Mike, it could have gone either way. Eric Young able to capitalize in the middle of the ring with Sergeant Chris Melendez. Eric Young did rake the eyes of the Sarge, but he delivered the pile driver and the victory.
Gained the pin. He gets the win. Yes, for himself, for his team. Team Young victorious in the hardcore war. And you know that Eric Young looks at this as taking that momentum towards his World Heavyweight Championship match against Kurt Angle.
An I Quit match in 2 weeks from tonight. The Sarge, Chris Melendez, a valiant effort. He's out right. What is? Wait. No. Oh! All right, get another ref out quick.
The
Guys.
referee Brian Hebner trying to stop Eric Young.
No.
Oh, come on. What the hell is this? Eric Young taking the prosthetic leg away from the Sarge. Oh, it's beyond distasteful. How do you treat an American war hero, a man who defended his country, who literally gave his body for his country, with that kind of disrespect?
And Eric Young using a man's leg. The prosthetic leg that Eric Young disgustingly pulled off of Chris Melendez. Eric Young has gone too far. Chris Melendez lost his leg for this country.
Oh, damn you, Eric Young. This guy must not have a conscience.
This is disgusting.
This is pathetic.
Eric Young is a disgusting son of a bitch.